knocked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. Second home run of the game. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-3. That pitcher's got to be feeling sick out there. The one thing they had to avoid, and a homer puts them behind. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Luis Lara. King is just 1 strike away. Here's a pop-up. Hits under this one. And that's the ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Charles Thomas, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance, they'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Montgomery Biscuit. And here we go. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Mason Auer. Base hit to left center. Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. An aggressive bit of base running there as he went for the double, but it cost him as he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. Runner at first with 1 gone. Thomas, the next to hit. Thomas, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Nice stop. The throw to second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Here's the center fielder, Homer Bush Jr. The pitch. A laser into the outfield. 2 down. Runner at first, 1 away. Charles Thomas stepping in now, currently the #1 overall prospect in all of minor league baseball. Elite talent and expectations. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Well, shows what I know right there. I keep preaching the up-the-middle approach, but it worked out to the ball side that time. Really hard contact, and you can get a lot of hits just by hitting the ball hard. Here's the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget. One out and runners at second and third. Grounds this to the left side. Handles. Jump throw. In time. You're out. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, Dalby Rosario. Runner at second with 2 down. Runner takes off for third. This one in the air to right. Hour. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. Today's action comes to you courtesy of A.C. Hines Architecture, the only firm in the area certified to build Eschers. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there to the warning track, makes the catch. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall.
Now batting.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Thomas, 1 for 2. That one ripped into right center. Makes the grab on the run. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. No outs. Runner at first. Next up for the Biscuits, Trey Morgan. The throw in to second. They get the force for out number 1.
Now batting.
He's got to be more aware on the bases. I think he got a bad read on the ball, and the outfielder was able to throw him out as a result. That'll cost him in Kangaroo Court. This one is labeled. Racing over to make the catch. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Charles Thomas, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Montgomery Biscuits. So 2 down. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, Charles Thomas. Thomas, Now in the pro ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. This one is labeled.
Uh-oh. Go, ball. Go. Go.
And it's gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And we have a tie ball game. Not great command on the mound, and with a low 90s fastball, that's not a winning formula. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Leading up.
Welcome back. The Blue Wahoos at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Charles Thomas steps to the plate, the #1 prospect in the Marlins system, and there's a lot of anticipation for his future in Miami. That one ripped into right center. Hauls it in, one away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. This one is labeled. And he makes the catch. Are you kidding me right now? He did a nice job on that dive. Left his feet stretched out and made the diving catch for the out. Away here, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Charles Thomas. Already a homer for him in this one. Hit hard on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. So up next, Matthew Etzel. Line drive to center field. Hauls it in on the run. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Charles Thomas. Up the middle, handles the chance. Whips it to first. And the leadoff batter set down here. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss. Thomas looking to bounce back after struggling in the last series. Can he turn things around? So 2 down.
Batting
Here's the
third,
center fielder, Charles Thomas.
Thomas.
Out to center. Kilpatrick settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, Charles LeBlanc. High fly ball, well driven out to right center field. That's back. At the wall, can't make the catch, but might have brought it back. And it's gone. It deflected up and over for a home run. I'm really impressed by the effort out there in center field. He really laid it on the line, trying to bring it back and rob the homer, but
Now
just couldn't quite do it.
Charles Thomas.
This one is labeled.
Go, ball. Go, 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 go.
It's off the wall. Coming around third. Scores with ease. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result
Now
anyway.
batting.
Next up, the designated hitter, Nathan Martorella.
Runner.
And the runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw to third. Safe. Payoff pitch. Up the middle, Tavares. Fires over to first. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Solid execution puts the ball in play, and now they're only down by 1. And now the center fielder, Charles Thomas. 1 for 2.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Sends it out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Clearly, he knew exactly what he was looking for and got it on the first pitch. That's where an aggressive approach pays off. Not great command on the mound, and with a low 90s fastball, that's not a winning formula. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Dylan Shockley
Now
will
batting,
hit next.
catcher Dylan Shockley.
Line drive to center. Racing over to make the catch. Bases are empty with 2 away. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Charles Thomas. Already a homer for him in this one. Swing and a drive.
Come on, ball. Get up, get up.
Out of here into the visiting bullpen. A solo blast. Second home run of the game. And they tie it up. It's 5-5. This ball game's up for grabs now after he hit that homer. What a moment.
The center fielder,
And now, Charles Thomas. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Pretty deep. Gone to the deepest part of the park. A 2-run blast. That's home run number 3 of the game. And they have rallied from being down 4. It's 7-5. They were down big in this one, but they didn't stop fighting, and now it's paid off. They've taken the lead. Terrific comeback. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. We head back to the top of the order. Luke Waddell now at the plate. In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life I hard times like Nazareth. I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
Charles Thomas went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. So 2 down. The batter now, Charles Thomas, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. That one ripped into right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Made them pay for that one. 4th home run of the series. And they lead it. It's 1-0. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Runner at second with nobody out. Thomas, already a solo homer in this one. That one is absolutely pummeled. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 2-run blast. 2nd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 3-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger. Nobody on and 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Charles Thomas. And that one hammered. Back there. And that ball's out of here. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. Man on at first, and now the right fielder,
7,
Cody Milligan.
Cody Milligan.
This one is labeled. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Charles Thomas. And now he's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic day with a chance to hit his 4th homer of the ballgame. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure he'd like to put the exclamation point on top with that 4th dinger. Hard hit left field for a base knock. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a 3-bagger. This is a ridiculous game he's having at the dish. 4 hits, and all 4 have been for extra bases. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Runner at third and one gone. Nathan Martorella digs in now.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Now a flare off the bat. And it falls. Not a rocket off the bat, but doesn't always have to be to get a hit. So frustrating for the pitcher. Executed well, jammed the hitter, but he still managed to muscle a knock to the outfield. Great hitting. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Liner into center. Makes a nice running catch. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Next pitch, in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on a line. And that's the ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. Yeah, we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you and you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. 'Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything I now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring